Dear Reverend brothers and sisters, welcome to my another episode, and today I am going to discuss Doctor Faustus is a real man. So let's get started. Doctor Faustus is a real man. The movement between objective and subjective realities is an important feature of the play Doctor Faustus because one of the major questions which the play addresses is the idea of a double perspective on Faustus. We are asked to see him in two conflicting ways throughout the play. On the other hand, we see him from as it was, the outside sitting detachedly in judgment on his foolishness, as the prologue suggests we should. On the other hand, however, we are often drawn into a much closer and more sympathetic relationship with him and are asked to understand him from the inside. Now we shall try to justify Dr. Faustus from the subjective point of view. Ambition, the pride, run after money, all these are in the text of Dr. Faustus. Sometimes people dream to be so rich and to buy the whole world. Dr. Faustus also dreams like this. So, Dr. Faustus is a real man like us. Symbolically, allegorically, symbolically, all the characteristics of Dr. Faustus are hidden in the heart of every real human being. Dr. Faustus wants to achieve and to discover new things and also practical things. Dr. Faustus is the hero and is a human being. He is the protagonist of the story. He wants to be powerful as God. He wants everything under his control. We find there are two instincts inside of him. One is good and another is bad. And all these two impulses are struggling inside of Dr. Faustus like every human being. When Dr. Faustus wants to do good, but then bad instinct prevents him on doing it. Dr. Faustus is ambitious. He has nothing to do in this world. He has a degree of PhD in medicine, philosophy, religion, etc. Now he wants to be as powerful as God. He sells his soul to the devil. So actually, it's a fight between good and bad which we face every moment. Dr. Faustus enjoys worldly pleasure but slowly degrades himself spiritually. Then he is detached from God's love. He disobeyed the will of God and finally he is condemned. Ambition and pride that moves towards Dr. Faustus' damnation. If we justify it from the individual point of view, it would be a proper understanding of Dr. Faustus. We can consider the tragedy of Dr. Faustus as an individualistic tragedy. So, Dr. Faustus is the symbolic expression of every human being, excelling all whose sweet delight disputes in heavenly matters of theology, tilts on with cunning of a self-conceit. His waxen wings did mount above the ridge, and melting heavens conspired his overthrown. So the story of Dr. Faustus may be viewed from a subjective point of view, how a single human being cherishes the ambition of power in his mind is expressed in the character of Dr. Faustus. There is some common human nature, such as falling in love, run after money, egoistic attitude, etc., is common to everybody. If it is correct, then Dr. Faustus is a real man. So Dr. Faustus is the symbolic expression of our mind. If a human being has imagination for lust, and if they are thirsty for money, and if they are a real human being, why Dr. Faustus is not a real man? So Dr. Faustus is Dr. Faustus is an individualistic presentation who dreams to be equal to God in power. He learns black art to enjoy worldly pleasure, but he crosses the boundary according to religion. While Dr. Faustus starts, he commits wrong and he does not understand. Finally, he cannot stop. In this way, he degrading his spiritual standard. The main theme, the central theme of Dr. Faustus is hidden in the following two lines, where we find the downfall of Icarus, by which the downfall of Dr. Faustus is represented. His works and winds did mount above his race, and melting heavens conspired his overthrow. So, dear reverend brothers and sisters, that's all for today. Thank you very much for your cooperation and coordination.